There are 2 ways to quickly build your business, even if you struggle with social media. Having a solid social media strategy and consistent presence online to build your business is important. But we need to know that it's part of the long-term marketing plan. The goal of building your business is to get your offer in front of more people so that you can serve more clients and you can bring home that income that you desire. And what if I told you there were a couple faster ways to build your business, even if you struggle with social media like I have? These 2 ways are speaking in front of other people's audiences and partnering with somebody in a collaborative venture. While I've had a presence on social media for a long time, I haven't always been consistent, nor have I had a great strategy that I can really easily implement and see the results in my business. The amount of time it takes for me and my team to come up with captions, script my reels, edit videos, create graphics, schedule everything on all the platforms is ridiculous. It takes me a really long time to do this, and it kind of wears me out. So I put it off and I don't always focus on social media, even though I do know it's important. Which is why I mentioned in this video, 4 biggest mistakes that Christian female entrepreneurs make, that I'm hiring a dedicated social media manager to help me be more consistent with a solid strategy. But we're not talking about social media right now. We're talking about 2 other fast ways you can quickly build your business and make a huge impact on a lot of people. Speaking on stages. About 5 years ago, I had just gotten out of a funeral. And I checked my phone, and my phone was blowing up with hundreds of people who had opted in for my free resource and couldn't get it. That, my friend, was the first time I learned about the power of speaking on somebody else's stage and at someone else's event. I had seen somebody post something and say, hey, I'm looking for speakers. And I'm like, sure, I could speak. Why not? Had no idea what I was doing, did my interview. And this was a couple months before that day after the funeral. And then I didn't really think much about it. And I certainly wasn't expecting 1,300 people to take me up on my offer of the ebook. And I had put a limit of 100 people. So needless to say, it was a mad scramble to fix that, get the ebook to everybody else. But here's what I learned. Always have a free resource to give away when you speak. Make sure your email automations are all set up. Use these automated emails to guide all of these people who are interested in you, interested in working with you, interested in learning more from you. Guide them into serving them with a product or a service or a workshop or something where they can actually learn more from you and you can serve them with that exchange of called sales. And never cap your limit on how many free resources you get. You give away free ebooks, you give away. Don't cap it. You never know if your list is just going to explode like mine did with 1,300 people overnight. Now, since that day 5 years ago, I have invested a lot of time, money, into improving my speaking and using speaking to really get in front of more people. One program that has really helped me, and it's one of my favorites out of all the ones I've taken, is Stage to Scale. Stage to Scale has been instrumental in helping me create a signature talk, become a more powerful communicator with their 4-part framework that is designed to connect to the audience and inspire them to take action. Most of my clients have come from hearing me speak directly and then referring me or being referred by somebody who heard me speak. And another reason I just love Stage to Scale is because they have this incredible process. It's very effective to outreach and to connect with podcast hosts or event planners or online conferences or you name it. You can connect with them using their process and win a lot of stages. I went to count up how many stages I've been on in the last 3 years since I started Stage to Scale and using their method. And you know, it's hovering around 80 podcasts, 80 events, online conferences, in-person events, in-person expos that I've had the honor of speaking at. And now I even have people reaching out to me to ask me to speak at their event, including one I have to fill out, a speaker application I have to fill out tonight to be a part of a friend of mine, her summit coming up for Kingdom Business Women. By the way, if you're interested, Stage the Scale is running their biannual intensive this week, and I can't recommend them highly enough. I'll leave the link down below. You can check them out if you're interested. It's been one of the things that's helped me the most with my speaking and growing my audience. The second way to really blow up your business in a good way, to get in front of more people and do this quickly without relying on social media, is collaborative ventures. Myron Golden has been saying something that has really kind of resonated with me recently, and he's saying the new currency is that currency of collaboration, the currency of partnerships. Let me explain how this works. The collaboration part goes along with speaking in front of other people's audiences. You're trying to partner with somebody who has already put the time and the energy and the effort and all of the money into creating an audience that loves to hear from them. And you get to come on, you get to bring incredible value, and you can be in front of this brand new audience. There are two effective ways to do this. You host a challenge or a course, a workshop, and you reach out to these experts. You invite them to be a part of it, to be one of your guest expert teachers. And all you ask for in exchange is that they would share this challenge or workshop or course or whatever it is with their audience and invite them to come join. And because you have the opportunity to be in front of their audience, you usually split any profits with them 50%. Now, I've hosted my own challenges and summits with guest experts that have increased the number of my email subscribers, increased my sales very, very quickly. And I love being a part of other people's summits because now I can show up, I can be the guest expert, I can offer something of free value, and they can join my email list that way. So it works both ways. Now, the second way, and I'm going to be doing this a little bit more this year, is to network with those same experts, right? Those same people who already serve your ideal audience, and connect with them and say, hey, I know that you cover X, Y, and Z. You're so good at that. Your clients are getting incredible results. But I also know that they're struggling with the very area that you serve, right? And you offer to teach a private workshop for the host and their audience and provide incredible value by solving that problem that the coach themselves or the business owner can't solve. And so now you come in, you're adding incredible value to their audience, you're helping them solve a problem. They look like the hero. It's a win for everybody. Since the goal is building up your business and getting people on your email list, because those are people who are going to be buying from you, that you can serve them, my suggestion is that you do all the work. You set up the workshop, the registration, so that way you can collect all the email addresses of everyone who attends. And part of the work that you're going to do is you're going to make it super easy for the host. You're going to provide them with email copy. You're going to provide them with social media copy and graphics so that they can easily promote your workshop to their audience. Makes it easy for them, makes it more likely that they're going to say yes to collaborating with you, and it makes it a more pleasant experience for everyone around. And at the end of this workshop, I want you to make an offer. I want you to make an offer for the audience to work with you further with your course or your program or a service that you provide or do-it-yourself course, whatever it is. Make that offer to that audience, and you're going to share 30 to 50% of all sales made with the host because they were so gracious to allow you to come speak in front of their audience. Now, you can also be paid to speak and be a guest expert in somebody else's program. I don't want to sugarcoat things. Both the speaking, both the collaboration and joint ventures, these do require some work on your part. You need to make sure everything is set up behind the scenes so that you can continue to serve those who are interested in working with you further. And these are great options, especially if you are struggling with social media and you don't want to rely on just social media to build your audience, get your business up to where you want it to be, and get that momentum going. Especially because now you have the endorsement, you have the credibility from being connected with somebody who is already well known, well liked, and trusted. You are going to have a leg up on this, and you're going to be able to make that connection much more instant with the audience. They're going to want to work with you. They're going to want to know more about you and get in your proximity. So tell me down below if you're going to try speaking or you're going to try collaborating with somebody else. Tell me down in the chat which one it is. Are you going to focus on speaking? Are you going to focus on collaborating? Are you going to focus on both? And I do want to address one thing. So many women that I work with, they have this huge vision to impact multitudes and make such a difference in the world. Yet they don't have a solid marketing strategy, both for the short term and for the long term. They're not willing to make that investment. Marketing is an investment. It's an investment of either time and resources, of money and effort. And a lot of the reason that they're not willing to make this investment is they're not comfortable with the idea of marketing. They struggle with putting themselves out there, talking about their service or their products, mainly because of imposter syndrome, the belief you can't charge for helping others, definitely not wanting to be salesy. There also might be a fear of becoming too successful or a fear of rejection. These are all topics I address inside my Becoming a Legacy Builder program, and I provide scripture-based strategies so that they can get past these beliefs that are holding them back. There's even one module that is titled Marketing, an Answer to Prayer, and this is a student favorite. You can implement these two strategies to quickly grow your business by getting in front of other people's audiences, or you can use any other marketing strategy. They're all good. If you don't address the root of these beliefs, why they're coming up, where they came from, and use scripture to help you shift past them, you're going to continue to struggle to market your business. One thing that stood out to me this past Easter is that when the women and the disciples encountered the risen Jesus, they were overflowing with joy. They couldn't wait to tell everybody that Jesus was alive. They had boldness and confidence as they went around telling that Jesus was alive, that he was risen, and this made an impact. I mean, we're still talking about it today. That, my friend, is marketing in a nutshell. For most of us, Jesus enabled you to solve a problem or to overcome a very difficult situation in your own life. And now you want others to experience that same transformation, that same freedom, that same peace of mind, which is why you created your business. I mean, that's exactly why I created my biblical money mindset coaching here at Multiply Your Legacy. When you apply this to your marketing, this is going to completely transform your marketing. It's going to shift your beliefs away from what it's been tripping you up. And now you can be bold and joyful and confident about telling everyone about the service you provide in your business. This is the power of applying scripture to your beliefs about marketing. If this has been helpful for you and you want to see more business strategies along with scripture-based principles to get past the blocks around money, wealth, and business, so that you can have a successful, prosperous, and impactful business that reflects God's goodness, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tap that bell to be notified every time a new video drops here on Multiply Your Legacy with Charissa Quaddy. Now, if you do want to use social media to grow your business, reels and short form videos are a great way to get in front of a lot of people very quickly. I found on a video to be super helpful in providing short form video ideas, caption templates, even pairing the video idea with trending music, which is good because I'm not much of a music person besides everything that's on my Biblical Mindset Power playlist, which I play on repeat. Each week I get 5 new video ideas emailed to me to make it a lot easier to know what to do and how to be consistent on social media. I'll leave the link down below if you'd like to check that out, if you're going to use social media as part of your marketing strategy. So my game plan. I've realized in the last few months that my primary marketing strategy really needs to be getting in front of other people's audiences, either speaking or by collaboration. Even though I know that's where I get most of my clients from, that's where I get most of my email subscribers from, is speaking in front of other people's audiences, I've still been putting most of my focus on YouTube and social media. Don't worry, I'm going to still keep sharing videos here on YouTube every week because YouTube is part of my long-term marketing strategy. However, I'm on a mission to serve 100,000 women in the next 10 years, and I need to get in front of as many Christian female entrepreneurs and female business owners as possible, as quickly as I can. Personally, I'm going to double down on these two things. I'm using my outreach strategy to reach out and to offer to provide great value by being a guest on more podcasts, other events that are directly targeted to female business owners. When I get invited to speak on these stages, I'm going to offer to teach a workshop for these audiences so I can provide additional value and pay the host to do that. I also need to focus on connecting with other experts who serve ambitious Christian female entrepreneurs like I do and invite them to come collaborate with me in teaching a course or being part of a challenge that I put on, and setting that all up so that we can do that. We can serve and impact more people together. YouTube and social media, I'm going to start playing around with it. I'm going to continually focus on improving, but I have the understanding that both of these for me is going to be a little bit more of a long-term marketing strategy. Being able to build your business quickly by getting in front of other people's audiences is a great marketing strategy, especially if you want to get that momentum going and rolling right away. Because if you do these two things like I'm going to be doing, you will experience rapid growth in your business and the impact that you will be able to have on your clients. But if you don't have these other 4 essential pillars in your business, you won't be able to handle all the growth. Watch this video if you want to see the 4 other essential pillars that every business owner needs to have and needs to be really strong at if you want to have a successful, prosperous, and impactful business.